Hey everyone, and welcome to the MotoPress YouTube channel. My name is Valerie, and here we turn WordPress sites into booking powerhouses with smart plugins and beautiful themes. So let's build something together. But first, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got tons of tips and tutorials coming your way. Today's video is no exception. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to build a WordPress property rental site using the Divi theme and the hotel booking plugin by MotoPress. We've had tons of requests for this one, and I know many of you have been waiting for it. So if you're part of the Divi Nation and ready to integrate powerful booking features, this tutorial is made just for you. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into the practical part. Let's start with the basics. Why Divi? Divi is one of the most popular WordPress themes for a reason. It's flexible, visually intuitive, and you can design everything right on the page. It's perfect for hospitality sites where you want full control over layout, color, fonts, and of course, that first impression. As you might have noticed, I've already installed and activated the Divi theme, and you don't need to install Divi Builder separately if you're installing the Divi theme. The Divi theme already includes the Divi Builder built in. So once you install and activate the theme, the builder will be ready to use right away. Of course, a great design is only half the picture. You also need booking functionality like calendars, rates, availability, and payment options. That's where hotel booking comes in. It's a powerful plugin that handles all the core tasks, from real-time availability to automated emails and online payments. Now it's time to edit to set up the booking system. So I go to Plugins, Add New, and upload the Hotel Booking Pro zip file. Alternatively, you can opt for the light version. Hotel Booking Lite is a solid choice if you're just starting out or want to test the waters before committing to the Pro version. It's completely free and still comes with all the essential features you need to make your site booking ready. And when you're ready for more advanced options, you can always switch to Pro. After activating the plugin, you'll be prompted to set up the essential pages like search results and booking confirmation. Travelers land on these pages when searching for availability or making a reservation, and these pages play a crucial role in managing your booking flow, so it's best to let the plugin create them for you. Alright, so once you've installed and activated hotel booking, you should now see two new menus: Accommodation and Bookings. That means everything is up and running. Great start. Next up, we'll add the hotel booking and Divi integration add-on. It's a free extension that connects hotel booking with Divi. You can easily customize booking forms and property listings using Divi's drag and drop builder. Basically, this extension gives you access to all the standard Divi Builder styling options and allows you to style hotel booking modules just like other Divi modules and sections. And if you tried adjusting layouts and styling manually with CSS, give this add-on a try. It makes the process much easier. Let's get it installed and activated. You can install it directly from the WordPress plugin repository. Simply go to Plugins section in your WordPress dashboard, click Add New, search for Hotel Booking and Divi integration, and then click Install and Activate. Alternatively, you can download it from wordpress.org. Once activated, the modules will be ready to use with all the Divi styling options available. So, That's it for now. Our toolkit is now good to go. Let's keep moving. Alright, now that we've got the basics covered, let's set up the booking system. First up, seasons. Go to Accommodation, Seasons, and this is where you split your calendar into different pricing periods. It could be weekends, holidays, summer month, whatever fits your rental. Think of it like this. Maybe your place is packed in summer, but winter in winter, or the other way around. You can charge more during peak times and lower the rates in the off season. That's exactly what seasons is for. And don't worry about prices yet. We'll get to that part soon enough. Now, before we jump into adding your accommodation types, we need to set up your services. Go to Services and list everything you offer. Think breakfast, airport pickup, extra beds, spa access, whatever makes your place stand out. We'll link these services to specific rentals later. For now, just get them all listed. Alright, we've got the services set up. Now it's time to add our actual rentals. Start with a good title and description. But don't stop there. Make sure to fill in the important details. Specify how many units are available and the guest capacity. Include the size of the space. Highlight any stunning views and list the services guests can enjoy during their stay. You can also upload a photo gallery or at least add a featured image to show it off. And don't forget the amenities section. It's the perfect way to help guests know exactly what they're getting. Great! I've added all the accommodation types. Now let me show you a cool feature you might find useful related to accommodation types. Head over to Divi Theme Options and under the Builder tab, enable accommodation types. Remember to save changes. This will let you use Divi Builder to customize your accommodation types. It's perfect for editing the content section, like the description. For example, you can add columns, sections, or even Divi modules like tabs. Things you cannot do with the default editor. Alright, let's quickly go over pricing. Don't worry, we won't get too technical right now. Hotel Booking makes rates really flexible. You can set it up to change based on how many guests are staying and even who they are, adults or kids. One rate can cover all types of guest combinations. You can also adjust the price depending on the length of stay. But for now, we're keeping it simple. If you want a detailed guide on rates later, don't worry. We've got a full tutorial ready for you. I'll leave the link in the description below so you can check it out whenever you need. Alright, now let's jump over to settings. One crucial option here is the confirmation mode. This setting defines how bookings get confirmed on your site. And next up are the other settings like booking cancellation, search options, and don't forget to add the bed types as well. For a brochure-style site, you can hide all the booking forms and buttons so people can browse the properties without actually reserving anything. And once you've got everything set, don't forget to save the changes. Since I want bookings to be confirmed through payment, I'm going straight to the Payment Gateways tab. Here you can select and set up the payment options you'd like to offer, such as pay on arrival, direct bank transfer, Stripe, PayPal, and others. There is plenty more the plugin can do with loads of features and settings to dig into, but for now we'll focus on getting the basics set up. So we're done with the plugin configuration. Now it's time to bring the site to life. First up, I'm going to create a homepage. And we'll add those hotel booking modules together. But wait, while we're at it, I think it would be nice to set up a blog page too. Gotta keep things organized, right? To make that happen, we need to switch to a static page layout in WordPress. Super simple, just head over to Settings, Reading. Under your homepage displays, select a static page. Next, choose your homepage and post page from the drop-down menus. Hit Save Changes, and now your site will show the selected static page as your homepage, and your blog posts will have their own dedicated space. Alright, with that out of the way, let's quickly set up a primary menu. I'm just going to add the must-have pages for now. One of them could be the My Account page if you plan to offer that feature. Of course, you can include posts, use custom links, you name it. And if you want to add custom post types like accommodation types to your menu, open the screen options at the top of the menu page and tick the box for accommodation types. That way, they'll show up as options you can easily drop into your menu. And once you've added everything you want, don't forget to hit that Save Menu button. Alright, let's get started. First, I'm going to open up the homepage and click Edit with the Divi Builder. Now, as soon as we hit the button, we are presented with three options. Build from scratch, choose a pre-made layout, or build with AI. If you're thinking about browsing those pre-made layouts, just so you know, you'll need to authenticate your Elegant Themes subscription. It's a quick process. Just enter your username and API key, and you're good to go. And you can easily find your API key in the members area on the Elegant Themes site. But for me, I'm feeling a bit creative today, so I'm going to build my page from the ground up. No templates, just a blank canvas. Now, as soon as I pick that option, Divi prompts me to either insert a new row or add one from the library. And that's where the fun begins. We get to shape the page exactly the way we want. So as you can see right now, I've outlined what the page should look like. I've added some headings, an image, and even a video. But I've intentionally left a few rows and columns blank. Those are the spots where we will add the hotel booking modules. That's the next step, but if we're talking about Divi generally, the concept of rows and columns is part of its section, row, column, module structure. A section is the main container that holds everything. Inside a section you place rows, and rows are always horizontal layouts that divide the space into different segments. Within a row you have columns, and finally you add modules to those columns. The first module we're going to add is the search availability for a module. It's a crucial element for a rental site because it will allow visitors to quickly check availability for their desired dates, in our case, right from the homepage. Even if you use a ready-made layout, please put the form in a visible location. Visitors don't have to click around to find availability. It should be right there as soon as they land on this page. This form allows you to make a common search across all the accommodation types of your site. Please remember that it lists all the available accommodation types for the search period on the search results page. no matter what capacity you selected. Oh, this is what it looks like by default. The settings are divided into 3 tabs, and you might think of starting with content, where you can customize all the search availability options, but let's jump straight to style. When it comes to styling the form, you've got a few choices. You can stick with the default, or go for horizontal center, or try horizontal left. Play around with each option and see what fits best. And don't worry, if things don't look right, you can always reset it back to default with a single click. If you're feeling creative, you can also add a background for that extra touch. And if you switch to the Design tab, you can have even more options to tweak text, sizing, spacing, and borders. And there is a transform setting, and you can add shadows and animations as well. Everything that Divi modules have. For instance, under the module text, I want to change the color to black, and we can play with the size slider too. What's more, you can go through all font settings. What's great is that in Divi, you can update everything in real time as you click and slide through the options. And once you're happy with it, just hit that tick icon to save your changes. The next vacant columns I'm going to use for listing my properties. Accommodation listing and single accommodation modules are perfect for this purpose. The single accommodation module lets you display detailed information about a single accommodation on your website, offering an engaging way for visitors to view and book accommodations. After adding the module, in the Content tab, you can select which accommodation to display from your Booking plugins database. For this, you need to know the ID, which you can easily find by hovering over the accommodation type. Alternatively, as I've already mentioned, you can insert the accommodation listing module and then specify the required ID. And remember, don't forget to save changes as you go. Looks great! Now we can specify whether to display the title, featured image, gallery, accept, details, price, and buttons. You have full control over what shows up, so you can keep it as minimal or as detailed as you like. To give it a more polished look, switch over to the Design tab. Here you can adjust all the perimeters we mentioned earlier to match your site's branding. Play around with the settings to find what works best. And of course, don't forget to save your changes. The next row is meant for services. This is where you can showcase all you offer with the help of the Accommodation Services module. All you need to do is add this module and insert the service ID you want to display. And don't forget, you can customize the look and feel in the Design tab to match your site's style. In Divi, you have plenty of options to display them beautifully. To make the calendar more suitable for your theme, you can easily adjust the standard calendar color scheme via the Hotel Booking plugin. Just navigate to Accommodation, Settings, scroll down to find Display Options, and from the Calendar Theme drop-down, you can choose from multiple color schemes available. For example, I'm going with the light coral one, which I think matches my color scheme perfectly. And it's a quick way to keep everything looking consistent and visually appealing. The button style for the hotel booking modules is managed directly through the Divi customizer. To make changes, navigate to Theme Customizer, Buttons. From there, you'll see options for both button style and button hover style. This is where you can adjust button text color and size, background and border width, border color, and other key settings. All the changes you make here will apply not only to Divi theme buttons, but also to buttons generated via the hotel booking modules, giving your site a consistent, polished look. Now I want to show you how to change the template of the single accommodation page, especially if you're not a fan of the default layout with the sidebar. To do this, go to Accommodation Types, then open the Divi Page Settings, and from the Page Layout dropdown, simply select No Sidebar Layout and save your changes. Easy as that. And if you want to go a step further and edit individual accommodation type pages more profoundly, you'll need the hotel booking styles and templates extension. With this extension, you can fully customize the structure of your accommodation listings. That means you can completely rearrange the layout, change the order of the property information, or get rid of details you don't need. What's even better is that you can create different design options for different accommodations. And this extension unlocks a whole new era for visual changes in hotel booking, and it adds a new templates menu where you can start building your custom templates and apply them to the specific accommodation types you want. And if you're curious about how that works, make sure to check out that video linked in the description. As for me, I'm happy with the default look, so the only thing I'll do is get rid of the comment. And now we're down to the final step. I'm going to complete a test booking to make sure everything is working correctly. Awesome, the test booking went through successfully, and let's take a quick look at the dashboard, specifically the bookings menu. This is where all your bookings will appear, and you'll be able to see booking details like booking ID, the check-in and check-out dates, the accommodation reserved, the customer's name and email, and the current status of the booking. And right here, you also have access to the payment history, where you can track which payments are completed, pending, or failed. And that's it. You're all set to start taking real reservations. So to sum up, using Divi and hotel booking together is easier than it seems, and you can now take full advantage of your Divi-powered website and customize all your hotel booking content visually using the familiar Divi interface. And now you know how to create property layouts and work with hotel booking modules with ease. If you have a moment, I'd love to hear your feedback, so feel free to share. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like it. See you in the next one.